Hi, this is Miss D at These Special Things. I was going to come to you with some lace that I wanted to destash, but then I kept thinking, and I thought to myself, you know what? Instead of just destashing the lace, why don't you put a lace kit together? So that's exactly what I did, and I figured I would put a lace kit together so that you could make a lace book, something like this, and it starts with this felt. And you just take the felt, cut it in half. You take a sheet of 9 by 12, cut it in half, sew it down the middle, and then you just start applying your lace to it. Putting your lace on it, covering your book if you want. I put doilies in it. I made little bows and put it on the corners. I took little pieces of whatever and put it on the corner. And this is just one that I had started. I even have needles in here. You can use it as a needle book. You can use it for, you could put pictures in it. You can cover it with a piece of bling. So this is, matter of fact, let me show you one in more detail. And I used a lot of doilies on this one. And a whole bunch of little appliques. I actually, either I bought these or I cut them up like this. Yeah. So that's the front of it. A little bling here. And then you open it up and I have a place, just a bunch of laces, doilies. Yeah. And then here I have a bunch of little jewelry pieces. That's one of those pins from the dollar spot and a doily on there. And I just took trimmed it. Yeah, put some little flowers on the end. So I'm going to actually offer a starter kit. So you can actually start basically everything you need to start your little lace book will be in it. And then you can add anything else that you might have laying around that you want to, complete your little book with, okay? Okay, so this is what I've come up with so far. Bear with me because I have stuff everywhere around me. Okay, I'm going to put a kit together. And in this kit, I actually have these 2 stacks of laces because it's so many of them. I think it's a total of 13 different laces all together. The smaller ones are 2 yards and the larger ones are yards. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you have a piece of this, these, I don't know what it's called, but that right there. I have that wrapped around it. I think it's about a little over 18 inches. Yeah, there. And it might be 24 inches, I'm not certain. But then you also have this one, and there's one, and this is another one. That's another one. Here's one. And I'm going to show you the pieces of laces that's in there. Let's make sure I get because I have to finish actually getting them together. I haven't packaged all these, but I'm going to package them. This is one of the laces. Okay, I don't know if you could see that. Yes, that's one of the laces. Okay, this is another of the laces. Okay, here's another one. Okay, here's a larger one. And you can actually cut this up in so many different ways. Yeah. You could just cut it up. You could cut it off of here. You could cut these 2 and make it 1. However you see fit. It's a lot to cut off there. And then here's one. Okay. Here's one, and I cut this up I'll actually cut the flowers off of it. That's where a lot of those flowers you saw in my lace book, I cut them apart and I use them individually, and then I actually use this too. So it's two ways that you can use that. Really three, because you could cut it so that you'll have this row, the two rows left, and use the flowers on the end, and then use this. So yeah, I have this. This is excellent for the edges or for your borders if you want simple border. And then I have this one, which is great because it's a smaller one and it's great for the edges of your lace book. I call them lace books, but even with the okay, you have this one. Like I said, there's 13 of them. I don't know if I showed this one. I think I did. Let me show it again. There's one. Let me just put them out here. There's a teeny one, two. And there's 2 yards of that. This one would make great to lay down on your actual piece to make it a border. I'll show you that later. And then you have this right here. There's 3 of them. Really, there's 4 of them. You have this one. 5 of them. You have this one that I already showed you. That's 6 of them. You have this one. I showed you that one with all the flowers that you could cut apart. You have this one. You have this one. I think I showed you all of them. You have this one with the hearts. And then you have, I know I have the hearts with another one. I showed you this one already. Okay, that's the same. Yeah, but anyway, all of the pieces are in here, and I have the first one done, so it's packaged like this. And as I can see, 1, 2. Okay, I have another one I didn't show you, which I think is really important. This one right here, they're the little bows, and you could cut them apart. And I think there's, yeah, quite a bit of that. There's, I think it's a yard of every one except for the smaller ones. There's 2 yards of it. Okay, and it will come, these 2 packages will be packaged just like this. Okay, and to help a little, because I like a little pink in my books, or blue if you like, but I didn't know which ones you all would like. So what I did was I actually did a little starter deal for you. And I put a little kit together like this. This comes with the kit, and you'll get, this is a 9 by 12. I just cut it in half, and you could sew it down the middle, or you could take one of these, because some people just make 1 page. You could take one of these and, you know, just make it 1. But yeah, you could just sew it down the middle. I usually take mine and fold it and then sew it so that it has a binding edge. Yeah, so that's how I bind mine together. But you'll get 2 of these that you can actually use. You could put them, frame them like this, frame your little book like this with these. Yeah, but you'll have to figure out how to do it because these are all the same pieces. Yeah. Yeah, but you could put that on there. You could actually do both of them and actually cover it like that. But yeah, you have those 2. And then you have this little doodad, just in case you want to decorate the front of it. You get two of those, two different styles. You get one of these in an ivory or a white. And then I actually put together some seam binding just in case. Right now it's damp because this is how I crinkle my seam binding. I just spray it with water and take it and crinkle it up, put it in a little plastic bag and roll it. And then when you get it, all you have to do is take it out of the bag and let it dry. And there you have your crinkly seam binding, and it's about 3.5 yards of this in here. And you have a ivory or a white one, and you also get a pink one. So here's the pink one. All right, and then you'll get this little package, and inside it has some of those little flowers, and you'll get, some of those hearts with the flowers. You could cut those apart and put it on your pages. You'll get some of these little porcelain roses, this size, and the teeny ones. And then you'll get a couple of these, and you'll get some of these cabochons. So this kit will be $37.50 shipped. I only have 5 kits, first come first served. And if you can get them, if you purchase them early enough, I can get them mailed out today. But if not, I'll either have to put them in the kiosk tomorrow, or they won't go out until Thursday because I have training all week. So Thursday would be the earliest date I could get to the post office if I don't do it this weekend. But I'm also throwing in this 3-level piece right here. In case you want some color to add, you can actually cut this off and make 3 different pieces of lace. So I'm putting this in here. So really you'll have about 14 pieces of lace with this included. Okay. Alright, so that's the kit. It will be $37.50. First come, first serve. PayPal only. US only. And I'll put all the stuff back in the little kit. And I'll send it priority in the postal package thing, priority mail. So once you request it, you should get it in a few days. Leave me a comment or your PayPal address in the comments, and I'll respond to you, send you an invoice, pay immediately, or I'll go on to the next person. All right, everyone, thanks for watching, and talk to you later. Bye-bye.